Hey everybody, this is Easy, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. In the last episode, we completed Chapter 1. Now, this game has 5 chapters, so it's easy to divide. Each chapter gets periodically harder, as you might expect.
Did you see their faces? They totally wet their pants!
Why are you running like you have a stick up your ass, Riku? Well, you probably do.
There's no such thing! The Gull Wings shall be notorious throughout Sphera!
Really?
They weren't all that happy.
Why the hell would they be? It was watching there and stole from them.
Don't forget that notoriety can be a bad thing.
So what? I want to have fun!
You're not a leader!
Just make sure you don't do anything to land us in hot water, okay?
You're flying around on a giant airship.
Where's the fun in being plain old regular sphere hunters?
Yeah! What she said!
Oh no. What?
I love this line.
Whenever Riku and Brother agree, bad stuff happens.
That can't be good.
No, Unit, it can't be. Hence why he said bad stuff. That's why bad stuff means bad stuff. The hell else you think it means? But, yeah, this isn't... Chapter 2 starts out pretty slow, in my personal opinion. We gotta watch this view together because there's no other way that anything can happen if we don't watch the sphere together.
How'd the sphere analysis go?
It's just a regular movie sphere. It doesn't appear to have any special functions.
Well then,
You want to take a look?
why the hell not? Is that who I think it is?
You know, you're all I can count on to save land.
Who? That looks like somebody we know. I don't know why they don't give you his name right now. I really don't know why they don't tell you his name right now. But yeah, telling us his name probably would blow some things they don't want to tell us.
Fred Spirit Red Machina.
What in spirit is that
Any
Machina?
ideas?
Not a one. But as Machina go, it looks extremely dangerous. Definitely a weapon.
Uni, it's him!
Is it you? Or does he just look like
Well,
you?
apparently I look like a bunch of people, so it could just look like somebody. Here's what I don't get.
And who's
All
this
these spheres you
man?
find, except the Crimson Spheres, are over 1,000 years old. Which means that Machina was there when Sin was around. Why on earth did they not use it to fight Sin?
So,
It easily could
let's
have
get
won.
back that sphere. What do you say?
But we worked so hard to get it!
That thing is uber bad news.
What if we donated the sphere to the study of Sphera's history?
That sounds
That's
like
what being a
a
sphere hunter was originally about, right?
actually
It's a
good
little late to
idea.
be bringing that up.
Yeah, we already swiped it!
Swiper, no
I
swiping!
still don't want it. We're giving it back. Now!
Brother, you're a bitch.
You don't mind?
I've seen it.
What's the way to do it?
It's
I've
still
already
pretty
seen it.
shameless to saunter up and give back the sphere we just stole.
We bashiat.
Be
Our
quiet.
reputation is all but worthless if we do that. Our leaders too, no less.
I love how pain is like the best points in the world.
Well, now this isn't any fun at all.
Of course not,
I
you.
really gotta let off some steam.
So go
What do you
fuck
got in
something,
mind?
Riku. That's probably what you're best
Why
at
don't we
anyway.
ask Unit to dance?
Dance?
Oh, that's it. You must dance.
Brother.
Our sanity depends on you.
She's your
That
cousin.
sounds like an order, Yuna.
Sure,
exercise will do us
cousin,
good.
you sick freak! Well, I guess we live in Alabama now. We're banging a cousin, come regularly and that stuff. And I apologize to anybody who might live in the state of Alabama and bangs their own cousin. But I do know the general stereotype of a redneck.
Just some hitchhikers I picked up. They're a colorful bunch.
What? Why would you pick up hitchhikers? You're in an airship. You're not just driving downtown or something, man. You're on a bloody airship. What hitchhikers would be there? That doesn't make no sense. It really does not make sense. Who are these hitchhikers? The dudes from Makalania? That's no fun. Okay. Now, why? Why can they not walk with their instruments? And why do we have to push them through? That does not make sense. Most of this does not make sense. We aren't actually doing anything. I'm walking into guys with giant instruments, and because they're playing on the airship, probably going deaf right now. I don't know about you, but if I was playing the drums and a giant horn like that and the harp, I'd probably go deaf if I was on an airship doing that. And what is it about those cages? There's multiples of them. But they all seem to know how to play an instrument. The same one! There's no variation in the instruments. Why? Why is that? It is kind of nice to actually have the Celsius outside at night instead of during the day all the time. Most shots are shot during the day on the Celsius. But this is at night, and I like it. Now, what is this brilliant song that Yuna's gonna sing? Let's be quiet. Oh, I just see Waka there. Oh, Wakaだれだ. Seriously? She's just singing La La. I can do that too. La 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 la. Does it mean a smash hit? Nah, I'm gonna kind of spoil some. Unit does have a really good song later on in the game, and like I said earlier, there's gonna be a particular scene where I tend to be quiet for about 5 minutes straight, and I mean I will not say a word. But right now, that was the shortest concert in the world.
Who's Len?
Why are you harping on that, you know?
Why am I so mad?
Because he looks like the one guy that nailed you in a spring. I love how the Hypella looks at her and everyone just stands still like, awkward. Classico's there too, didn't even see him at the beginning. That's just a little awkward.
I'm going to go to bed.
Because I can just do that in the middle of my concert. I can ditch you all. But, whoa, we get a dream? Be quiet for this scene. What is this? Why is this? It's that. I can't grab this whole scene, I'm sorry. What is this? Titus? Yuna? The summoner. They shot him! Jesus! Why would you shoot though? I mean, I know people want to shoot Titus, but I don't think that's what they meant. Like, actually shooting Titus. But when did this happen? I don't remember this happening in 10. I don't remember going to giant machina the size of a city. I don't remember that at all. Keep that scene in mind, folks, for later. Keep it in mind for much later.
What?
What?
It must have been a dream.
A dream's a dream.
Blame it on your new jammies.
Wait, that begs the question. If her normal dress sphere is a gunner, you're telling me she sleeps in that, walks around all day in that, shoots shit in that, and never washes it? That thing's gotta be rancid at this point. Especially the kind of shit we've done, especially Riku's clothes. I mean, my god. Just think about the stains on those things. Dear God. They really never changed their clothes or washed them because apparently Yuna's supposed to sleep in her gunner dress sphere? And I think the songstress one looked a little more comfortable to sleep in, but what do I know? I'm just
What's up?
me.
Returning the sphere is all well and good, but who do we return it to?
Whoever the hell we want.
The Youth League and New Yevon, it's a lose-lose situation.
Not really.
What do you think, Yuna?
I'll follow your orders, leader.
As you should.
Oh, aha! As leader, I order Yuna to decide.
Boo. Cop out.
Hey, that's cheating.
At the cop out, you son of a bitch. And you know it. Why are you copping out, brother? Seriously. You decide, you're the leader of this place, you need to decide what happens. And even though we just woke up in the cabin, we have to go back and sleep in the cabin for a particular scene that happens in chapter 5.
Now what can I do for you?
It is stupid. Really stupid that we have to do this in every single chapter. Because it's not like most games where we're sleeping will heal you. Nope. Sleeping, just sleep. You get to go sleepy. That's it. Now she seems to wake up fine when she's... That's what I'm talking about. She sleeps in her gunner dress sphere. Does she ever wash the damn thing? Does she really ever wash that thing? 'Cause, I mean, that's gotta be just rancid. I mean... What is she... Dude. You never see them go in water. You don't... I don't believe they have washing machines here, because it's kind of... It's just kind of weird. I've decided.
New Yevon. Well, it's got Yevon in its name.
You are in our bed. You hate
The Youth League is
Yevon.
reckless. They're the ones picking the fights.
Well?
I say we go to the people picking the fight because we have to. Now, for 100% in this game, you do not have a choice. If you choose to go to Bavel, and you do everything perfectly, you will end up with 97%. Because there's no quest in Chapter 5, no mission in Chapter 5 for New Yevon. Just some dialogue. However, if you choose the youth like we did, in Chapter 5 there is a mission that gives you 3%. The only way to get 100% in one playthrough is to do the Youth League. It sucks because I don't like Nuge, and you'll find out later why I don't like Nuge. But yeah, it's just one of those things that makes abso-freaking-lutely no sense to me.
Wow, they're pulling out all the stops.
Why not?
I wonder why.
Because we can.
You're the High Summoner, remember?
Who throws away?
They're the Youth League and the Crusaders. They didn't like the Summoners.
Of course, a little Nisa.
They didn't like the Summoners, damn it. That would matter.
Go, wings, go. La, la, la,
What is this, the singing episode?
Go, wings, fight. La, 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 la.
Do I need to sing too? Go, go, mighty Rangers.
We'd like to give you the sphere that you were looking for. Now that you have this, you can stop the fighting and kill a cow.
That's not going to stop the fighting.
How
and killing
generous. And how sudden. Maybe you should start by introducing yourself, High Summoner.
We're the Gullwings.
kids. They ignore everybody but
I
Yuna.
see. Sphere hunters. In that case, I gratefully accept the sphere you have brought. On behalf of the Youth League, I thank you.
I just hope we don't have to run into Machen's boring ass again in Chapter 2.
Everyone,
That
3
would
cheers for the
suck.
Gullwings.
Because Machen is horrible. I really don't like Machen because he never shuts up and you can never skip his dialogue. I love how Brother, Riku, Buddy, and Shinra are just taking it in, being all cocky about it. Well, Yuna and Pain just walk in. That I find funny. That tells you who's the serious ones in the group there.
So, did you watch it?
You can lie, it doesn't matter.
The sphere.
Well, you see,
We did.
oh boy.
Forget.
I'm afraid I cannot.
Yuna, don't let him push you around.
Some advice. That thing, the Colossus you saw, is known as Vegnagun.
Sounds powerful.
It possesses overwhelming destructive power. It must not be touched.
But just
Yet
take it
those
apart.
Yevon fools think they can control
It's a
it.
machine. You can always control a
The Youth
machine.
League will do whatever it takes to make sure they do not get a chance to try. Trust
That's
me,
why you're at
you
war?
don't want to get involved.
Tell me, who was the man I saw in the
That's why
sphere?
you're at war.
I cannot say.
Because you don't want them touching a
I
machina.
see.
Hey, we got a distress signal from the Celsius. Gullwings, we're leaving.
What's the distress? How does you get a distress signal from the ship? Seriously? Interrupters.
Still investigating.
Investigating? Because I don't speak the
It's official.
English.
We've been burgled.
Burgled.
The
You can't say you've been
broken
robbed,
sphere
you've been
from the
burgled.
Xerican ruins is missing.
Looks like the burglar
Oh
left us
god,
already.
really? How did she get on the ship? We parked it probably on the side of a mountain. How did LeBlanc get there? Last time we saw her on a mountain, she was hanging off for dear life.
Who's on top now, dull wings?
Well, apparently not you, because you probably like laying on your back.
It'll be 1,000 years before you can take on the mighty LeBlanc.
Haven't we kicked your ass twice already? Oh god, how many times we gotta kick your ass before you realize you're not as good as me? But then again, not many people are as good as me, especially in a game like this. We scored!
She got us.
Not really.
Oh, poop.
Yuna, don't talk like that.
I'm just copying you.
Yes, you copy your 17-year-old, immature,
We're gonna
horny
take
as
it
hell
back.
cousin.
No one messes with us.
Instead of you being
And
the
what
bigger
about
person
Vegna
teaching
Gun?
her how to act, you have to
I
copy
didn't
her.
want to get too involved. Not like when I was a summoner.
Do not let the fan fiction go. Do not let the
We're
fan
forgetting
fiction
who we are.
happen.
We're spear hunters, the Gullwings.
That's probably the only childish moment you'll ever see out of Pain right there.
That's
Jesus, brother!
We still back? What a story!
It has jumped off a friggin'...
The spear hunter!
You know there's stairs below there that you can
Now
kill
we
you,
go to
right?
Chateau LeBlanc. The attack, the name, Ramona.
Their Heine's kicking enable iron.
You can take him, Shitter, don't worry about it.
Maybe we can sneak in disguise.
But, are we actually going to be able to sneak into the chateau in disguise? Will we get our butts kicked if we try?
So we have to fly around
What is going to stand in our way? Find out
And
in
steal their
the
uniforms.
next episode,
3 of them.
where we have to go and strip women of their clothing. Tune in next time on Final Fantasy X 2.